What's up, geeks? I only got 2 words for you. Black Adam. So Black Adam is finally in the DC extended universe, and it has been a long time coming. He is on our big screens, and it may have taken more time than many of us realized. And today, we are going to talk about everything it took to get to this point. As many of us know by now, Dwayne "The Rock," can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Johnson made his debut as Black Adam in theaters on October 21st, 2022. People have been waiting for this movie for almost 10 years. 2014, it was first announced that The Rock was cast and accepted the role as Black Adam. This was confirmed when he tweeted that he would take on the role. But wait, it goes back even further. Dwayne Johnson shared a post dating back to 2007 when it was first written about him being Black Adam and not another character or hero in the Shazam franchise. Peter Scaretta is credited with that first post about this topic. Initially, Dwayne Johnson was reached out to have his character, Black Adam, debut in the original 2019 Shazam film. But he didn't think that did either character justice. Yes, it would be okay for 2 origin stories to coexist in Shazam, but he didn't feel like that was the case for Black Adam. There was too much backstory, and he felt it needed a story of its own film. It was said that out of respect for both characters, he was led to advocate for different projects for the 2 characters. In an interview from The Direct, he spoke about the 2 electrifying beings crossing paths in a future project. He said, "It was just a mosh of just put them both together because they're both connected." So that's when I said, you can't do it like this. We have to respect Shazam and his origin story. That has to be its own film. Respect Black Adam. This has to be its own movie. Build them up and then you can do this. And boy, are we glad that he did do it this way. No spoilers, but chef's kiss. Very good job. This just created so much more room for extension in the DC extended universe, expansion of the Black Adam universe, and everything surrounding his characters, the Shazam films, you name it. This definitely was the right move. And later in that interview, The Rock did confirm that the paths of Black Adam and Shazam will eventually cross. So we have so much to look forward to, and I'm so excited about it. And speaking of crossovers, DC League of Super Pets. Did you all see the post-credit scene? Or even the movie? If you didn't, go watch it. But we are going to play that post-credit scene here in just 1 second. But in that short clip, Black Adam and his dog Anubis meet Krypto, Superman's dog, and Superman. And Dwayne Johnson does voice all 3 of them. Not Superman, but the other 3, which is amazing. I didn't know until I rewatched it. I'm like, okay, yeah, this is definitely his voice. But this also crosses over into the Black Adam, DC, Shazam universe, all that good stuff, so check it out.
That's my toy.
Then why is it in my mouth? Superman.
Black Adam.
Your owner's a hero too?
Anti-hero. It's basically exactly like a regular hero, except way cooler. You make up your own rules, and then you break them. Also, you can ignore most moral and ethical conventions because no one can stop you.
Yeah, that sounds a lot like a villain.
Anti-hero.
If he's anti-hero, then isn't he a villain?
Admit he's an anti-hero, or Black Adam will destroy you.
Very villain thing to do.
It's a fine line, not gonna lie.
Well, whatever he is, I bet he can't fly to Pluto.
Oh yeah? Watch him.
My toy.
Isn't it so cute? Like, Anubis looks so good. I loved it. I love how Black Adam actually looked like The Rock and all that good stuff. They did it justice. And this just causes so much more room for crossover and, you know, intertwining of stories between Black Adam and Anubis going into Superman and Krypto and Batman, because I don't know if you saw, but Anubis had Batman in his mouth and he got him with the quickness. Okay, so lots of crossovers available there, and I love to see it. Another amazing crossover, Superman. Not saying he is or isn't in that new Black Adam film, but it just makes me so happy that The Rock was vying for Henry Cavill the whole time to be his Superman. He's my favorite Superman, if that wasn't clear already. But thank you, The Rock, thank you, Henry Cavill, thank you, DC. Thank you for this. We have been waiting a long time. If you didn't see our other posts about Henry Cavill rejoining the DC EU, go back and check that out. But while we're here, he is taking his role back as Superman, as he should, and that again just causes so much more expansion. That's more Superman films, more Henry Cavill in Black Adam, more Black Adam films. It's just going to be a domino effect of new films and new projects coming out, and I am here for all of it. Filming for Black Adam only started a little while ago, in 2021, about a year ago, in Atlanta, Georgia, where literally everything is filmed. If you've watched a movie within like the last 10 years, it was filmed in Atlanta. All my fellow actors, stunts, men and women, fellow trainees, I am so happy for you. I'm so excited. I'm jealous. Wish I was in the film, but you all did absolutely amazing. Chef's kiss. Atlanta, you rocking it. Moving right along, let's talk about who Black Adam really is, briefly. Black Adam, the movie, follows Teth Adam, an ancient Egyptian slave who was given godlike powers, those similar to Shazam, by Tyrannical King in order to become his fearless champion. But he eventually used his powers in vengeance, causing him to be imprisoned for 5,000 years. Fast forward, now that Teth Adam is free, his pent-up rage has him seeking out a new form of justice in this world. Still, there's one thing that doesn't go as planned. His being challenged by members of the modern-day Justice League, Dr. Fate, Hawkman, Atom Smasher, and Cyclone, played respectively by Pierce Brosnan, Aldous Hodge, Noah Centineo, and Quintessa Swindell. Fans and critics alike seem to love these actors and actresses making their debuts in the DCEU, even though there was some backlash comparing some of the characters here to characters in the MCU. But that's neither here nor there. That is a different video for a different time on a different day. So we'll skip that for now. Because this movie did numbers. It got an audience score of 90% on Rotten Tomatoes, amazing for a first-time solo superhero film, and in its opening weekend, Black Adam brought in $67 million in the US. It brought in over $75 million internationally and had an opening total of over $140 million. It was expected to have a significant drop-off the second weekend, as most films do, and it did. A 59% decline. Needless to say, the whole grand total for the opening two first weekends of Black Adam is over $250 million, so I think they're doing just fine. It is The Rock's first solo superhero movie and his highest opening weekend of all of his films, beating out Jumanji, Central Intelligence, all of that. So I think he's really proud of this project and the fans love it. I love it. Go see it if you haven't. That makes this film the 7th highest grossing October release. The coming of this franchise just leaves so much room for DC to grow and progress in the film industry. We all know and hear about DC versus Marvel when it comes to filmmaking. Mentions of DC being less than Marvel cinematically because of the quality and development of the characters and films in general. I think this film can catapult it to being, if not equals, up on the same level and same par with MCU movies and everything in Marvel, you know, top tier. They have a huge budget for most of their films. This one had about $200 million, which was similar to other superhero movies, including Wonder Woman, which had about $225 million. But needless to say, I think this is going to catapult it to being on the same par with creativity and quality and backstory development as the MCU. So, you know, I digress. There were some amazing sights to see and interviews on the black carpet for Black Adam's premiere in New York. I just loved that he had a black carpet because Black Adam, like, of course you could do a red carpet. Let's do black. I think that's absolutely amazing. They even had live shows hosted by some of my fellow amazing cosplayers. here they are doing their thing. I just love that for them. One of my favorite interviews from the night was from Drew Afualo talking to Dwayne about what it meant to bring a Samoan and Black lead character to a film, and one of such magnitude. Here's the interview.
Wow.
Here we have him, the star of the movie, the one and only Black Adam, aka Dwayne Johnson. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Talofa.
Good to see you guys. Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Malole soifua.
Hey, look at that. What's your name?
Drew. Afualo.
Drew. Oh, got it.
One, two.
There you go. Yeah, it's not one thing.
I'm Chris.
We've been talking about representation a lot tonight with Aldous, with Sarah. So what has it been like to not only bring an anti-hero to the big screen, but also a Samoan Black superhero? What does that mean to you? How does that feel? Give us all the tea.
I'll give you all the tea right now.
Yes,
It
please.
is. It's an honor and it's a real privilege. I've been really lucky over the years to have accomplished a few things in my life. It's been pretty cool. But I've been saying that Black Adam is the biggest and most important movie of my career.
Yeah.
And the fact that when I was a kid, I loved Superman, and Superman was my favorite. I still love Superman. But when I first saw my first Black Adam comic when I was a little boy, he was intense, he looked badass, he had brown skin, and I thought, that's who I want to be.
Now that the film is out, you can still see it in theaters worldwide while it lasts. I'm definitely gonna go see it again because it was that good. I hope you enjoyed it too. If you haven't seen it, go see it because it's amazing. I love it. With everything going on with Black Adam, all the potential crossovers, all the potential for new projects, I am just so excited for what is to come in the DC extended universe. From Superman films, more Black Adam films, Shazam films, animated films about their pets, I just think it's going to be, like I said, a domino effect of goodness for us to enjoy in films, TV show, all of that. I am so ready for it, and I hope you are too. Either way, it seems like Dwayne Johnson, Black Adam, is going to be on our screens for a very long time to come, and we are going to be here to talk to you through all of it. So thank you so much for tuning in today. We love to have you here, so be sure to subscribe to our channel here at Geek to stay up to date on all things Black Adam and all things DC EU. Definitely tune in next time, and I'll see you then. Keep it geek.